What was the question you were going to ask yourself?
Just why am I so scared to spend my energy doing something and it not be genuine and authentic and alignment? Like,
Can you elaborate on what you mean?
I'm scared to I'm scared not to do something authentically, consistent.
Aren't we here to make mistakes? Aren't we here to be imperfect?
I think it comes down to me believing in myself, self belief. I lack self belief, and that's why I have that fear. Does that make sense?
I think it's
It
just an excuse.
it can, yeah, could be.
So you said you're scared to not live authentically.
It's kind of like this whole
Like, what if this isn't it?
not so much that, but like me doing it and then not being consistent enough with showing up for myself that I do it.
So what if you fail?
Yeah.
So you have a
It
fear of
comes down
failure.
it comes down to me being consistent, keeping my promises I make to myself. Like showing up every day, taking care of my body, um, seeing myself going within, asking my just the consistency in like facing my shadow and
You get out what you put in.
okay, that's fine.
So what do you want to get out of life?
Excitement.
Are you afraid of what you'll find if you go within too much?
Yeah, I think so.
What are you afraid of?
I think it's of like it has to do with me disappointing others.
So, with that being said, then you're still living for others. You're supposed to be living for yourself.
Yeah, I don't know how to not
So
other than decide.
you're going to disappoint other people regardless of what you do. So why not just start living for yourself? You're going to disappoint a lot of people regardless of what you do.
I wonder if that's really it though.
Okay. So
So what's the question that
okay,
you asked me before that?
what are you afraid of?
Yeah, what am I afraid
What are you afraid of?
of? Maybe what I'll find, who I'll find. Why would I be afraid of that?
Why would you be afraid of that?
Because I found security in the conditioned bow. I put these layers
But it
over.
wasn't security.
I know, but it's that pattern. It's that I found security somewhere, somehow in the condition, Bo. Like, if I haven't felt.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself by saying you found security in condition, Bo, because you never had the security.
It's deceiving, yes. I agree with that. Then why am I who I am? Why am I who I am right now? Up to this point. Does that make sense? Like,
I think you're asking the wrong question.
maybe. I'm okay with that. I'm just throwing stuff out.
No, I think you're getting somewhere with that question, but I think it's the wrong question to ask.
It's kind of like if I'm I think you're right in saying that I'm lying to myself. But the product of who I am, all from my childhood up until now, the reason I am that way is because I've been trying to protect myself, but in the wrong way. I've been trying to find safety because I'm wired to protect myself.
Right.
And the way that I am wired as a 1/4 reflector is to be the investigative, questionable, or how do you? I'm.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go ahead.
The safety has been within inside of yourself this whole time.
Yeah, but I've always been in my head.
Right.
What does that mean?
Okay, so we were talking today about when you are in your head, when you're in your head. Oh shoot. When you're in your head, it's like the mind fuck that you feel. You don't feel grounded, you don't feel aligned. You're always in yourself, you're doubting yourself, you're hating yourself.
Yeah, so I'm living
But
outside of my body.
yes, but when you are
in my head.
But when you're in your body,
yeah.
when you're in your body, that's when you feel most aligned.
Okay,
You are training yourself how to live in your body again to find safety. Living in your body is safe, but you were told, you were conditioned to believe
that I was bad.
that you were bad if you did that.
Without saying that.
They said it without saying it.
Yes, they said it without saying it.
Because the natural man, you're supposed to overcome the natural man. So I think you have to figure out two things. Safety and being in your body more. Right?
Yes. Well, those are the same thing. You find safety being in my body.
They trained you
find safety
to find safety in your head rather than in your body.
Is that true? It's through the emotional manipulation.
Yep.
That ends up in your head because it's not in alignment with yourself. And that's where the cognitive dissonance really is fostered. It's like where it lives.
Yeah.
because I guess I'm interpreting living in my head as the logical critical thinker, which it's not. It's the animalistic survival brain side.
It's the fight, flight, or freeze, or fawn.
Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn.
Do you know what
And
fawning?
I was fawning.
You know what fawning means?
I believe so, but
Fawning is when you have no choice but to do what they say.
yeah, why did I feel like I had no choice though? Oh,
You have to
I was
answer that.
shamed and feared.
Shamed, feared, guilted.
Yeah. Okay. So what it's gonna take for me, Bo, to not fear who I really am.
You were taught to fear yourself.
I do fear myself.
Why?
If I just let
What are you
go and
afraid
let Bo come out, it's unknown.
It's wild. It's
It's wild. Air quotes.
It's
wild. It
There
sounds so
it
much
is.
fun though. It's wild. It's taboo. It's socially unacceptable.
We don't talk about sex. We don't talk about this. We don't talk
unbridled
about
passions.
money. Unfreaking bridled passions. Why do we need
Well,
to?
I want to live passionately.
Why do we need to bridle our passions? Are they talking about sex there, or are
It's
they
all desires, all natural man desires. It's eating. It's sex. It's
That's a bunch of bullshit.
it's whatever anybody. It's vices. It's indulging in things that's not done. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I think.
And that's where I come up with I'm not a good person. Because I think I know that I'm wild and free.
You are. But you won't.
But that scares me because wild and free I've been told that means you are
bad. So I think you need to redefine what it means to be wild and free.
I don't know for sure, but I know that I'm like pure hearted. Yes. And like I think it's because I've been taught that anybody outside of the Mormon religion is misled. They're either sinning on purpose and they're not moral. And so I am defining my true self as if I'm free and I really give in to who I'm really bought into becoming who I really am and accepting him for whatever comes, like whoever he is, as immoral.
I think you need to connect those dots. You've lived 3 years outside of the church, and all of those old beliefs of, oh, they just want to go sin. Oh, they just want to do this. They just want to do that.
Well, I don't believe that anymore, but
I know, but you need to connect the dots. You need to connect the dots of, oh, they're bad. They're awful people. And connect the dots of who you are now to what your old beliefs were. and allow it to neutralize itself so that you are giving up the identity of
I'm immoral.
I'm immoral, I'm
if I'm
bad. Do you know what I'm saying
yeah.
here?
So how would I do that? I gotta think of that.
It's kind of like jumping into the lake and you're like,
So what could I ask myself? That's what I'm trying to come up with to connect those dots. So who I am now outside of the church
Mhm.
versus
who,
who I would believe that I am within the church, right?
yes, connect the dots. Connect the dots of, okay, it's almost like talking to your Mormon beau
Mm-hmm.
and taking him with you and showing him, hey, I'm drinking coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm not bad. Nothing bad happened. Look, I didn't go to church today. Nothing bad happened. I'm not a bad person. I'm out of the church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing bad things. I am just, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like take old Mormon beau, take him for a ride, go up the canyon, have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like alcohol. We tried it. It's not that fun.
Mm-hmm.
Show him, hey,
I tried it. I'll
tried
pass.
it. It's gross.
That doesn't mean that someone who is drinking it is bad either.
Exactly.
I think it comes. So what's connected to that is always feeling in trouble, like I'm in trouble.
Who do you feel like you're getting in trouble by? Who who's watching? Who's gonna get you in trouble?
I feel like everyone's watching.
Everybody's watching because you're a reflector, because you perceive them. You have.
Mm-hmm. I perceive them. What is that? What do you mean?
The sheep. You were talking about the sheep today, and how I have one view, but you have a 3D view of the sheep,
A 360-degree
or a
view.
360-degree view of the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing that to everybody.
A 360-degree view.
Of
Oh
them.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do I walk around not feeling like I'm in trouble all the time? Because that's how I walk around.
Because you need to test it out. I'm going to go to the store and come back. Did I do anything bad? No.
Yeah, I did.
What?
They didn't see me at church or Sunday school.
Okay, but remember, we're taking old Mormon beau, and we're
all I'm
showing him.
saying is I'm proving my point.
What's your point?
My point is it's like a reflex. Ever since you and I had sex before we got married,
Yeah.
there's been a I'm in trouble.
Oh, I see.
Always. I'm not saying that that can't be changed because it needs to. How do I do that though is the question.
Okay. Feel in your body. Feel in your body. Was there an experience prior to that event
That
you felt like you were in trouble?
yeah,
I'm in
all the
trouble.
time. Every week.
What's the earliest time you can remember
That I'm in trouble?
that I'm in trouble?
Maybe it's probably the first time I looked at pornography when I was
How did you know
7,
that?
8, or 9.
How did you know that that was bad? Do you remember?
Maybe because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If it was just me just knowing, or if it was just like I had a talk from parents or leaders in the church about coming across pornography, or it's not okay to see naked pictures of people. I don't remember like why I knew that was bad.
Okay, so accidentally stumbling upon the pornography,
Yeah.
does that make you a bad person?
No. It was an accident, but then it was on purpose. It was out of curiosity.
Okay.
And then it became an addiction.
Okay. So then I think you need to take all of that and ask yourself, what lesson did you learn from all of it? Probably a couple steps ahead. I'm sorry. Crap. My mind goes a lot quicker sometimes. I said my mind is going faster than the conversation is going.
So the thought that I'm having is,
Yeah, let's go back to that.
it's human like and normal to be curious about and seek out sexuality and being attracted to the opposite sex. So that's where it's rooted, and that's okay. But
I figured it out. Keep going.
it became an addiction because there was a void, an emotional void that was not being filled, that I could fill through escaping with pornography.
Because you didn't feel safe. That's why you were trying to escape through pornography and sexual.
What did I know? What did I
So
not feel safe from?
you need that. So that's my point here. You need to figure out why you did not feel safe.
That's a good question. Where's my journal?
Because that's all that it always comes back to is
Safety.
safety.
Why did I feel safe?
Why did you not feel safe? Why did you have the need to escape so much? Why?
Because I didn't know how to.
You?
I didn't know how to regulate and process emotions, or it's all comes down to emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Negative emotions were bad, so I needed to cover them up and not deal with them. It wasn't okay to feel them. It was uncomfortable, and it was embarrassing. Or it wasn't normal. Oh, it wasn't normal. Almost not acceptable. And you were seen as ungrateful or less than, because I had the fullness of the gospel. I had all the truth. And so I had no reason to feel depressed, anxious, any of those negative emotions. I had Jesus Christ, and I had all the truth. I had the plan of salvation. I had the eternal plan for a human soul.
Mormon Bo is talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to tell him? What do you have to tell him in order to move on? Because Mormon Bo is speaking through you right now. You need to give Mormon Bo a hug because he was fucking lied to his entire life. He was gaslit into believing that negative emotion was of the devil. That means he was robbed of his human existence.
A human experience.
Your human experience. A normal human fucking experience. You were robbed.
I need to come up with what I would tell him.
Because you can't face him. You can't face him. You can't face the Mormon Bo.
Why?
And tell him that he's wrong. Because he keeps coming through. All of this verbiage of, I had the fullness of the gospel. That's Mormon Bo.
I know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In order to heal from that, you have to let him go. You have to thank him for getting you here because he was in survival mode his entire life. He never felt safe. He never felt like he could
be
himself.
Myself was unsafe.
You were unsafe. He wouldn't let you feel safe.
A big part of me not being able to let the Mormon version of Bo go is the fact that it's always the same thing. I still feel crazy for giving another way to live and believe a chance.
That way and live to believe is your authenticity.
Oh,
It's you. It's your experience, not anybody else's.
yeah. It's the people pleaser in me. And that infuriates me. That they've had that big of a hold on me. Even 3 years after removing my records from the church and saying I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Anymore. Is there a way to cut energetic ties with
An institution? An organization?
That and the Mormon version of it's the same thing, I think. Yeah.
It's
Or it's
choosing.
just a choice.
It's choosing to embody a different version of yourself.
It's just done through conscious decision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's kind of like putting on clothes.
But what about those cords that aren't cut?
What about the cords that aren't cut?
Yeah, just like it has gotten better over time, but there's still the, oh, your family isn't, it's the shame. Your family, you're not taking your kids to a place on Sunday where they can learn truth in a formal setting.
There's Mormon Bo again.
The structure, like the discipline, the consistency, the obedience.
The discipline, the obedience, it's all control and manipulation. They want control over your kids so that they can have their 10% tithing for the rest of their life. Their energy harvesting. Do you really want that for our kids?
No.
Do you want that for yourself?
No.
Do you want
That's
that for
why
me?
I'm not going.
Right.
But they make it appear so good. And there was a lot of good. And that's the messy part of
it. It is messy. But you're also allowed to have duality in your life.
Explain. I know what duality is, but give the...
You're allowed to be grateful
yes.
for the good
and
that
the lessons
you
that I learned
experienced and the lessons that you learned
from the negative.
From your experience, but you're also allowed to be angry at what they stole from you.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
So if we were to take it all back to the beginning, or the root of what I believe everything is, it's the safety.
Yeah.
So how do you find safety in your body to stop getting up into your head and stay in your body?
I think it's through learning about myself and consciously making breakthroughs through facing my shadow and then taking action on the breakthroughs that I'm noticing and working towards by showing up for myself and going within.
Yep. So let's take
I'm excited for that.
Good.
Just this week.
This week alone has
been more shadow work than I've ever done intentionally.
Than our entire marriage.
If
I'm being completely...
Maybe.
I think you've had some of the biggest breakthroughs. Not the breakdowns, but the biggest breakthroughs.
I think what I should do is consciously write down those breakthroughs that I've had this week.
Yes.
That'll be a little tough. I just have to... I should be able to look back and hopefully pull those out just to cement them in.
I think you should write down the truths that you feel, and that will help you remember the breakthroughs.
The truths that I feel, okay?
Yes. So the whole thing of I need to get out of my head and into my body.
Okay.
Like, you'll remember the idea of all of that. Does that make sense?
So what are the truths that I feel?
Yes.
What breakthroughs have I had this week?
Yeah.
So these would be good journal prompts.
Yeah.
For like.
For later.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah. So.
What breakthroughs have I had?
You, for example, you mentioned that you feel more aligned when you're out of your head and in your body. You can even write down ways that you have felt that.
Oh yeah, breath work.
Breath work.
Moving my body.
Moving your body. Intimacy. Sex. But intentional sex. Not just looking at porn or
escape,
just, not to escape, but to connect.
Yeah, and actually ask myself, like, what am I escaping from?
What am I escaping from?
That's a good question, too. I gotta answer that.
And it's not that you have to have all the answers right now. You just have to ask yourself the right questions.
Yeah.
In order to
tell myself different stories.
Yes. Because the more that you can ask yourself the right questions, it's just like talking to ChatGPT. It's going to spit out stupid answers if you're asking stupid questions.
Get the prompt right. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see how I'm starting to see a little bit how this can be just like a natural way of approaching day-to-day life.
Yeah. It's a more intentional way to live authentically. Because authenticity, okay, so you know the whole water freezing ice thing?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the frequency of love is not the highest frequency? It's authenticity.
Oh.
When you're living authentically.
That's like the purest.
That's like the purest
love.
That's the purest frequency you can live. I 100% believe that you were born the way you are.
To live authentically.
To live authentically. And when you live authentically, that is the purpose of life, is to live authentically.
Yeah, I wonder if we chose that to have the experience that we're having, to be able to remember that and return to yourself.
Yes.
Just purely.
That's the point. That's why I'm okay with not taking our kids to be programmed at some place that's going to program them to believe that they're sinners and that they need to be baptized from their sins at 8 years old.
Well, that's what taught me that I am a bad person.
That's another.
Because from the ages from the age of 0 to 7 is when what you're told gets instilled in you the most. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Your beliefs are like cemented in.
Yeah.
About yourself.
Yeah. Do you want to know something really funny? There was a guy that was on my live tonight that was talking about like the scriptures and whatnot, and one of my answers, because he was like, oh yeah, you're doing witchcraft, blah blah, like, so you're saying that you read the Bible, you take the sacrament or the whatever people do. In Mormonism, it's
the sacrament.
So you're okay with doing that ritual, because it's a ritual, it's a ceremony, eating the flesh of Jesus Christ and drinking the blood of him. And you think I'm doing witchcraft by helping people heal? It's like taking the belief systems and turning it on its side, and seeing the hypocrisy within religion. Anyways, I don't know why I was telling you that, but like, to me, it just like crumbled the very foundation that my entire belief systems were built on. So I no longer have a building anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you just reconstruct your
beliefs
yeah.
based on real life experiences.
Mm-hmm. And unconditionally loving yourself. And
because the more that you love yourself, the more you can love other people.
yeah. Oh, I believe that. And that is evident in how far we've come with helping our kids be emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
Through gentle parenting and conversations instead of dialogue versus
you need to obey.
Dialogue versus a one-way conversation.
Yep.
This is what you do because I said that's what you do. That's no longer a thing.
Mm-mm.
This is what you do because these are the natural consequences. And let's talk about it. Like, why do I actually believe that you shouldn't be doing that right now? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
It's just
I know exactly.
taking a different approach. It's not my way or the highway. It's
this is what I know. I hope you can figure it out.
And I'm here to support you even if you choose a different way.
Exactly. That's what you need to be telling Mormon Bo. Because Mormon Bo is still moldable.
He pops in a lot.
That's so funny.
He's checking to make sure the Book of Mormon is between me and who I'm dancing with.
Oh my gosh. Blah. Blah.
Yeah, he's like the moral police.
Oh man.
I'm being policed.
Moral policed.
Moral policing. It's purity culture.
Yikes.
Okay. I need to have meaningful connection with Bo. That's a big key.
Maybe you can have missionary lessons with Mormon Bo, but you get to tell him your belief systems.
I mean,
that didn't make any sense.
I mean, that might be one way to approach shadow work. Deconstructing a religion. Just write like a 10-scene play.
Oh my god.
Or however many it is.
Yes, we may have gone down not the right path, but
no, I think
it all goes back down to safety.
Yeah, why didn't I feel safe as a kid?
Why didn't you feel safe as a kid?
Because I felt like... Did I already answer?
I think you did. You felt like you had to fawn. But why were you fawning?
No, because I felt like my true self was bad. And so I had to not give in to him and let him come through.
Why?
Because it was culturally unacceptable.
Why?
Because it wasn't God's it wasn't within God's boundaries that he sets.
Why?
Because I was told that.
Do you believe everything you're told?
Not anymore.
Mormon Bo.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I can't. Yeah.
Okay, what if you were to take this truth as you don't have to take everything so seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how...
Guess what? Life isn't that serious.
Yeah.
Take it back to your grandparents, how they the whole celestial kingdom
Not a chair empty
Not an empty chair in the blah 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 whatever.
in heaven.
It's not that serious. How does that feel? If you were to really embody that,
It's not that serious.
It's not that serious.
It feels light. It feels
like you're allowed to make mistakes.
It feels relieving.
It's not that serious. Do you feel safer?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because then I'm not like walking on eggshells around all my desires and intuition.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't have to walk around. If life isn't that serious, then I don't have to walk around feeling like I'm in trouble all the time.
There you go.
How do you cement a belief like that in? Life isn't that serious. It seems serious.
I think you have to...
There's a lot on the line, it feels like.
Where did you hear that from?
The church.
Okay.
A lot on the line. Eternal family's on the line. Am I going to be with my wife and my kids, the people I love the most, if I'm not in line?
But if you're not going to remember the next life, or never mind, that's a different belief system.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you think if the Mormon church were true, like let's just hypothetical.
I'm okay with that.
If the Mormon church is really true, don't you think God would be merciful and graceful enough to be like, you know what? I see your heart. You did your best, and that's enough.
Will you accept me now?
I think it's choosing to believe.
I don't think it's like that, but
you don't think it's like that?
That's that. I mean, I guess that's a scenario, right?
I mean, yeah.
One religion's true, and if you're not a part of it when you die, then you're fucked.
Yeah, that means like more than what percentage of...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a small percentage. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If God really loves his children, wouldn't he make it a little more...
A little easier?
A little bit more obvious?
Think about it this way, though. He made us.
Right. So if I'm not being my authentic self...
You're doing God a disservice.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'd rather live and base my life off of that belief versus fear of not being enough ever.
So did God make a mistake when he made you the way that you are?
No.
Okay.
Unless he meant to make mistakes.
Think about it. If this was a TikTok where, so God made you the way that you are, mistakes and all. If he made you the way that you are, then he's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go down to earth as myself and die because of the mistakes that I've made. So I have to suffer for them. Do you see what I'm getting at? No. See, God sent his son, Jesus, to die for us because of our sins that he made. God knew he was going to
make the mistakes.
That we were going to make the mistakes because he made us that way. So really...
So he knew that he was going to...
So really, it's his fault.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Didn't think that one through, did you? That's good.
So, like that. Really, who's at fault here?
God, if that's the case.
Exactly.
Oh.
So it's either one of those two scenarios.
So all in all, life isn't that serious.
Life is not that serious. Anyways,
What?
it's been 50 minutes.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I have to pee though.
Okay. Do you still feel like you're in your head, or do you feel like you're in your body?
I feel tired.
Probably. It's late.
Probably more in my body, but I'm not certain.
That's okay.
I'm in my chest.
You want to say hi? Say hi to the camera. We'll get a good. What do you call that? A thumbnail if we were to ever post this.
What am I doing? This is horrible. This is so weird.
Why?
Okay, how do I get a good thumbnail? I'm about ready to pass out.
Okay, lay down. Lay down.
Let's do a different one.
Pillow talk.
Oh, both of us laying down?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Pillow talk. Oh, I can unplug this. We should turn on the light for better lighting. Oh.
We're pillow talking in the light. Yeah. Oh my god. What should I do?
Whatever you want.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I have no idea. Whatever.
It's supposed to be funny.